We have the tortilla, and we have the cranberry and turkey croissant. We have the profiterole, which is a crab profiterole. We have 2 sandwiches. We have the cream cheese and cucumber on whole wheat, and then the honey ham with mustard on rye. In the middle plate there, we have our house-made scones. We have the cheddar and dill for the savory, and the currant and cranberry for the sweet. With our clotted cream and preserves, it's a strawberry. Up top, our treats, we have the mincemeat tart, the shortbread cookie, the chestnut tortilla, and the Christmas cake. And then we have the macaron, which is a pistachio. Enjoy.
Thank you.